Hi, Tristram. So I have your watch here. It has arrived, and I'm looking at it now. Generally, I'd say it's nice. The movement is good, which is good. That's a silly thing to say. The movement is good. It has a little bit of wear on the outside of the edge of the mainspring barrel, which is just so utterly typical for these, because the lower port for the arbor is worn, and so the barrel is flopping around a little bit. It's twisted sideways a little bit. So we're seeing that. But generally, the numbers are actually quite good. You can see I haven't done anything to it. It's running at full power, but it has almost no beat error. In terms of accuracy, it's pretty flat. And we're getting good base numbers for an unrestored example of this one. It should be great when the servicing is done. It should be nice. The movement is, it's hazy, but it's not bad. It's hazy, but it's not bad. And it's original. Obviously, your crown is wrong. That's got to be changed. Now, the thing with the crowns, this is the only thing that gets interesting. There are aftermarket crowns that exist, but the quality is terrible, and they don't work internally, and they won't seat down all the way. Externally, they look fine, but internally, they're wrong. I don't know why these parts manufacturers can get like 80% of a replacement part right, and then they screw up on something like that. Like the 6139 chronograph dials, the reproductions, they got some of the really difficult parts correct. They got the radial brushing and the clear lacquer finish correct. But then the markers are all wrong, like painfully wrong. I don't know why they do that. It's just silly. Anyway, I'm going to put you down for a sec. Functionally, I don't see anything so far with your watch. You pull the crown and the hacking lever works, so the 6105B is in working condition. Completely typical hand discoloration for a 6105 with bad seals, because moisture gets in here and then this loom starts to go first on the hands. But your dial is excellent, so that's good. And your rotating ring looks nice too. And I'd say generally overall the watch is quite pleasing. And the loom is good enough that I would probably just leave it, especially on the hands. I wouldn't touch it at all. The dial I definitely wouldn't even consider touching. I would just leave it be. If this were my watch, I would service it. I would put new seals. The one thing is about the crown, I have new old stock original Seiko crowns for this model. There's a couple things. One, they're expensive because they're very hard to find. And two, the ones I have, even though they're brand new, the seals are stiff. And so it's going to be a little harder to, you're not going to get that, it's not going to feel clean and clicky because the crown seal is going to be fighting you because it's stiff. And it's just the way that it is. There's nothing that I can do about it. But, I mean, your choices are either that or you keeping this incorrect non-Seiko crown on there. So that's something you're going to have to think about. I only have 3 of the original crowns left. I'm going to be out of them soon. Anyway, well, you tell me what you want to do. Again, one thing to keep in mind is my turns are very long. Easily 8 months, probably more. I'm working to get more done, but, you know, I'm a one-man show. So if it has to be done, I have to do it. And if I'm doing something else, I'm not working on watches. It's just amazing how the time goes away. Anyway, nice watch. Let me know what you want to do. Bye-bye.